Hey everybody, welcome back to Dave's Garage 249. I'm Dave. Video coming up, just got some odds and ends, the completed Golden Commandos model kit, except maybe door handles. I'll stick those on when I just get in the mood for that fine a detail. A couple things preparing for the car show next weekend, and I'll get some footage from that adventure, hopefully maybe showing the process, loading, unloading, spotting the car and things that you do. It's all going to be new to me too. So some garage maintenance issues. Always keep your shop up and try to improve things and make things flow and be neater and tidier in the garage. Neater and tidier. Boy, oh boy. How old am I now? Anyways, so that's about it. Watch video and enjoy. As always, please like and subscribe. I appreciate. We're up to I don't know, 409, 410 subscribers or something like that. That's good news. No big deal, and viewership is up. Everything's going along good, I think, swimmingly well, as they say. So thanks for subscribing, and if you haven't, please tickle that like button and press subscribe. Costs you nothing. And so we'll get on to the video. Thanks. So there's the finished product. Some of the masking is not as crisp as I would like it to have been. Let's get the hood off here for a second. So other than the plug wires, this is all out of the box. I left the front wheels posable. So I don't think it's my very best work, but it's not too bad. And it'll display well. Maybe one of my kids one day will enjoy having it on a shelf somewhere. So, a few things about Moebius kits. They fit very precisely, and I had to do a little thousandths of an inch adjustments on the interior shell to get the body to sit down right on it, and some light filing. So things it's very important to make sure that all the parts are cleaned down to the part line. Very precise fits. Really like Moebius kits. They're up to date, I guess is the way to say it. So the decal sheets were a little difficult, which I complained about in earlier videos. Otherwise, another nice product. Here's a little detail I added to the Chevelle, which is something I wanted to do anyways. But I put these LED lights in the trunk. When the trunk's open, these come on. Kind of a neat little feature, I think. Gives a little bit of trunk lighting, a little bit of highlight to the car. So my wife said, "Why'd you do that? We never do anything at night." And I said, "Well, that's probably one of the reasons why." So we might do something at night now, but this will look kind of cool at the car show too. Here's another spot I added some LED lighting. It's along the bottom of the console. So I think what I'm going to do is eventually wire up a complete circuit, fused, and then put USB adapters around certain spots in the car to run LED lighting, and Also to have some charging ports, so when you're at a car show you can keep the battery charged on the phone and all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot more that can be done with these LED lights. So I like it. So when you have a small workshop garage like I do, it's important that you keep things kind of neat and tidy. So this has been kind of a eyesore with me, is eventually I'm going to run a pipe along the wall with some outlets for air, so it got just short spring-loaded plastic coils. So in the meantime I use this. I got about 100 foot of hose here. This is where I do buffing and polishing. I use that corrugated tin as a shield to keep the stuff off the walls, which you kind of see it still kind of happens, but it cleans right up. Eventually I'm going to improve that, but I did not have the builder put a billion outlets in because of these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this strip on the wall, and then I can plug in these cords for these buffing jack and grinder, and kind of keep things neat. I also have a battery charger up here for the so I can just charge up this is the back end of the Chevelle, in case you didn't know. So I have a good size compressor because I had a bigger shop at one time, so that takes up quite a bit of room. But this is a 14 by 26 area, so it's not huge, but it's big enough for one car projects, and it's fully insulated and powered. But what these contractors want when you're building for each additional outlet and stuff, it adds up in a big hurry, and then you wind up with a big bill, and then it doesn't not get transferred into value of the house when you sell it. So it doesn't matter that how many of those you put in. So I just thought, with electrical strips, I can just do that. So this is the other side of the shop. My wife keeps her car in here, and then I have lathe over here, and I'm going to move my belt sander onto a stand, and that will go over here. So that's why we did have them build this garage. It's 28 across, and it is pretty deep. It goes to, I think, 26 over here, and then 29 over here, and it's fully insulated and finished out. It's just the same as the rest of the house. If you put down floor covering and stuff, it would look just like part of the house. So that makes it nice, but it also means that it's important to keep things kind of clean and tidy. So up here I have old model kits stored. I've been getting rid of a lot of them that I don't think I want to keep. And I think that kind of the 1950s and 60s kits collecting is kind of going by the wayside. So I'm just keeping the ones that mean something to me, which are mostly these old Monogram 4-star kits. And then I have a little supply of model kits up here. So that's about it. So just a quick tour of my garage. This tractor goes back out to the shed. We don't need the chains and the plow on it anymore, so it goes back out to the shed, and the deck goes on this weekend. So here is after. I'll clean it up a little bit, and it'll be easier to keep the floor clean over here, keep that vacuumed up, and that is undesirable. On top of the baseboard over here, it's much cleaner. So the garage is just ever evolving, I think. These 1/50th scale trucks and cars used to be in a showcase. It fell, and it was a trauma. About look back about 15 videos ago if you want to see about that. But I'd like to clear those out of the garage too, because they're just dust collectors. Hey everybody, just wanted to say a few things. It's going to take a couple minutes, so now would be a good time to jump out of the video if you don't want to hear what I have to say. But let's talk about I've seen on the Facebook page groups and stuff. Some people are, challenging. Why do you build? Not me in particular, but everybody in general. What motivates you to build is the basic question. And for me, what motivates me to build is my interest in all things mechanical. I like trains, I like model cars, I like airplanes, I like trucks, Class 8 trucks. I've restored a couple of old trucks myself. I like drag racing, I like car racing, I like cars, I like anything with, just like my description says, anything with wheels on it interests me to no end. Going back to when I was a kid, what started me was my dad would come home from work on Friday night. He would bring home a monogram model, and we would build it together and watch Friday night. I think 12 o'clock high was on, Hogan's Heroes, maybe even Gomer Pyle, and we would watch those shows and build models, and it was a good father-son time. So that moves me on to the next thing, and that is let's compare video gaming and stuff. Maybe it's gone a little bit more extreme than when we were kids building models, but I can tell you though that my parents were divorced, and moving on, my mom had a stepdad that he didn't like that I like to build model kits, and I like to draw, and I like to do these things. He thought that I should be outside playing, so he would actually punish me if he thought I was building too much models or spending my time too much. Now, it motivated me to buy a model kit to have a paper route, mow lawns, shovel driveways, and things like that. So I don't understand, I still don't understand what his thinking was, but I never really, the punishment never really did anything to me other than just make me realize that he was kind of wrong, and that was wrong for him to do that, and so I still did what I did. Some of the advantages that I had from model building is that I learned to interpret drawings, I learned to follow directions, I learned trial and error, success and failure, the rewards that come with it. I learned a lot of things from building models, planning work, using hand tools even on a small scale, and it transferred on to my later life. I was took to high school shop easily, took to mechanical things easily. Maybe not the most talented and gifted person, but competent, and I made a good living all my life from that. I'm not crediting model building totally, I'm just saying that it was probably helpful. So if we look at some of the people that are big stars like right now in the world of automobilia, car shows and stuff, there's probably plenty of examples out there, and we might find that maybe they trace their roots back to building model cars, model planes, and things like that too. I would bet that a good deal of them have or will, and if you're one of those people, let us know. So anyways, that's my rant for this video. Please like and subscribe once again. I have to hammer that. I'm not doing this to get monetized necessarily. Nice if it happened. But just seeing what I can do with it. I'm retired and this is what I do anyways. I putz around out in the garage, so why not video it. I've got a lot of experience with drag racing and building cars and building models. I've been doing it for 60 years, so I'm almost 70 years old. I've got a lot of history. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.